Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then my name's Antonia. Why did I sing that? I don't know. Anyway, today I thought I would do a video on how I started my YouTube channel, because since I started this I've had quite a few people message me either doing or wanting to do something similar and asking me questions on sort of how I had the confidence to do it and how I started and all that kind of stuff. So I wanted to kind of share my story with you. Obviously this is all still very new to me. I've only had this channel for not long at all, but I thought it's always good to sort of share this kind of thing, because I think it gives other people the confidence and inspiration, and if I could give other people confidence to do what they want to do, then I would love to do that. So I started this YouTube channel as a confidence project for myself, so it was mainly for just to see if I could do it, to be honest, and just for fun. It was something for me to do. In May of this year I started a blog, which again was something that I'd always wanted to do because I love writing, and I felt like writing was the easiest way for me to express what I wanted to say without having to completely put myself out there, even though I still felt like it was a massive risk for me because I didn't know what people were going to think, I didn't know how they were going to react, and I was scared that I was going to get negativity. But actually, when I put out my first blog post, I was so overwhelmed with all the positive comments and positive feedback from everyone that I just couldn't believe it, and it gave me the confidence to eventually start this, which I felt was like the next step for me, to sort of be in front of a camera and really just put myself out there for people to see and hopefully to enjoy. So yeah, May I started my blog post. Previous to that, so just to give you a bit of background, I'm not going to go into this in too much detail because I have written a blog post on it, so if you want to read that I'll link it down below. But last year, was it last year? Yeah, a year ago, so just over a year ago now, I left sixth form and I had auditioned for drama schools because ever since I can remember people asking me what I wanted to do. I wanted to be an actor and I wanted to do theatre and I wanted to go to drama school, and I knew exactly what path I wanted to take in life. And so I auditioned for drama schools and I got recalls, and eventually I ended up not getting into the schools that I wanted, which made me more determined to try again. So I applied again the following year to audition again for a few different schools, a few of the same ones, because I knew that's what I wanted to do and I was so determined that I was going to do it, and I just didn't want anything to stop me or to get in my way. I didn't want people to tell me that I couldn't do it. I wanted to prove everyone wrong. And since I left school I ended up having to get a full-time job because I wasn't doing anything with my life and I needed to earn some money, so I worked full-time. So it was it must have been 2 months since I left school, and I just completely lost everything, every passion that I ever had for acting, and I had no determination to audition anymore and to want to go to drama school. And I felt like a failure because that was all I'd ever wanted to do, and I didn't want to do anything else, and I felt like I was just so lost, and I lost all my confidence, and I felt like I didn't know who I was anymore, and I was in quite a bad place mentally, I guess, and I felt like I had no purpose, and so, you know, a few months went on and I was just thinking, oh, maybe I'm just in a bad place and hopefully it'll just come back again, and then it didn't, and I decided to cancel all my auditions and I didn't audition for drama school. And so in the May I started my blog, and my first blog post, which is the one that talks about all of this, I posted it because I got to that point where I felt like that other people thought I was such a failure that I had to justify what I was doing or what I wasn't doing, and I felt like I had to tell people that I wasn't giving up. It was just not right for me anymore. And so I wrote this post sort of just explaining that I wasn't giving up on my dreams, I just wasn't in the place to do it, and I didn't want to rush into something that I wasn't ready for, and I might go back to it, but there's other things that I want to do in the meantime. And so I just posted it, and when I posted it I didn't think anyone was going to read it. I literally thought maybe like about 5 people would read it, probably most of them being my family, but actually I got such a positive response from it, and it was actually really overwhelming for me because I didn't expect that to happen at all. So I decided to carry on writing blog posts because it was a way for me to sort of let my creativity, if you like, be expressed, but I didn't feel like I was putting myself out there too much because I was still like a really low place with my confidence, and something like this, doing YouTube, was something that I wasn't prepared to do at all because I just thought that was I was putting myself out there too much and I wasn't mentally prepared for the results of that. And so a few months went on and my blog was doing really well and people were reading it and I was really enjoying it, and then I wanted to take it to the next level. And so my brother was like, why don't you start a YouTube channel? And I was like, yeah, I will, I might do, yeah. And then I just didn't because I was too scared. And a couple of months went on and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna make a video. I'm just gonna try it. I'm gonna make a video and see what it's like. I'm not committing to anything, I'm just gonna see what happens. And so I made my Liverpool after movie and I posted it, and again it received like such positive feedback and people were so lovely, and I was like, actually, yeah, I enjoy doing this is fun. And so I started my YouTube channel, but literally all it was for me was just basically a big kick up the arse. I just said to myself, you've just got to do it. You've just got to put yourself out there, because what's the worst that can happen? The worst that can happen is people are not going to like you. People are going to say not very nice things, but that happens all the time. I'm used to people not saying very nice things. You know, not everybody's going to like you, and I'm perfectly aware of that. I think I'm quite aware that not everyone is going to like you and you're not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but I actually so far haven't had any negative feedback at all, which I think is so lovely. I've actually had people messaging me who I'm not even that close to saying really, really lovely things, and that's what makes me want to carry on doing it, inspiring other people to sort of do what they want to do. And so I thought I'd make this video to just say, like, if you are thinking of doing something like this or something similar and you're scared of what people think, just do it, because there will be people out there who absolutely love it, who are so positive. There may be people who don't enjoy it and say horrible things, but that's just something that you have to put up with, unfortunately. It's a cruel world that we live in. But I think you just have to go for it. If it's something that you really want to do, you just have to do it. You've just got to put yourself out there. And so now I feel like YouTube has kind of given me a purpose, if you like. That sounds really cringy, doesn't it? But I feel like it's something that I have to work towards every week. I'm committing myself to putting out a video every week, and so it means that I have to really commit myself to film something, to think of ideas, to edit it in between, you know, in my spare time. And I feel like it's given me something to do, and I feel like it's something that I'm passionate about again, because for so long I felt like I wasn't passionate about anything. I'm really glad that I did it, and I think anybody else out there who's wanting to do something like this, you will be so glad that you did it as well. And I think you just have to give yourself that push, or maybe you need someone else to give you that push. And if I could be that person, then that was absolutely great. I think people worry too much about what people think, and about it not being good enough, and about everything not being perfect, but my videos are definitely not perfect. And don't get me wrong, I'm not an expert at this, it's all very new to me, but I didn't even have a camera when I started this YouTube channel. I was making videos on my phone, just literally had my phone and filmed a video. I've never ever edited a video before, and I just did it. I just put something together and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do it, I'm just gonna post it. So yeah, if there's anybody out there who's worried or apprehensive about putting yourself out there, just go for it. Just go for it, honestly, because you 100% have my support. There's so many other people supporting you as well, and the supporters are way more important than the people who don't support you, and that's so important to remember. So I feel like doing this as a confidence project. Growing up, I've always been such a confident person, and I feel like I just lost all of that, which is so unlike me. And I really needed to get it back for my own sanity. So I feel like since I've started this YouTube channel, I have gained so much confidence. It really has been a positive thing. So please just go for it. And you know, practice makes perfect. The more you do it, the better you'll get. So if you're worried about not being good enough, honestly, I'm such an amateur at this. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Honestly, anybody that watches my videos, I'm so grateful of all your support. If you want to see more of my videos, then please don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!